guys, Joe Onit coming in. Got another battle replay for you here on Total War Rome 2. Welcome back to the Land of Sieges. Welcome back to the settlement known as Carthage. Town center for Carthage is right there. And welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you very much again for stopping by and checking out yet another battle replay here. So we're going to take a look at the armies. We're going to jump right into that. We're going to look at the defenders first. First, we will take a look here at Getae being commanded by Eclipse. And he has 6 units of the Noble Swords, one of those being his general, 4 Mercenary Axe Warriors, 2 Falksmen, 1 Spear Warrior, and 4 units of the Dacian Heavy Bowmen. Then his first ally we will take a look at is back over here. We do have a Kush force being commanded by EU Genius. And he has 9 Shoto Warriors, 4 Kushite Slave Infantry, 2 Swordsmen. His general is a Kushite Royal Guard. And he also has 4 units of the Nubian Bowmen. And then we have a Saba over here. And yeah, Cav. Saba being commanded by Wolf of the North, and from what I was able to put together, he has 4 units of Desert Heavy Lancers, 4 Armored Camel Spearmen, 2 Arabian Cavalry, 2 Marib Camel Cataphracts, one of those being the General, 2 Royal Camel Archers, and 2 regular Camel Archers. Sending out some of his forces right now. Taking a look outside of the settlement, we do have 2 separate Seleucids. I don't know which one is commanding what. But does look like this guy is losing his Avianiger, which is an absolute, unfortunately, an absolute total waste of money. Because that was about 1790 right there that unfortunately he no longer has. So that's pretty huge. I can tell you over here that we do have a single Arverni, and from being commanded by Mr. Robot 1. And from what I can see from his army, he has 5 units of Celtic Warriors, 1 Levy Freeman, and a Giant Ballista, which he does appear to be fire. Oh, is he just firing inside? Oh, he just lost one. Is he firing in the settlement? Oh, he's firing all the way over here. Looks like he's trying to hit the... Oh my God! Wow, that was quite the shot. He just killed... There's no way. He killed 9 out of that Arabian cavalry. That's huge. I mean, I don't think he meant to do that, but he is hitting that tower right there. He's actually making contact with that wall also. But he is now down to 2 pieces of wall artillery, so he's definitely going to have to keep an eye on that. But all right, everybody getting closer to the walls. The cavalry outside looks like they are getting to engage. They are engaging with the Greek Heavy Onager. So, guys, I will be right back here. Make sure to hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive on in here. All right, so here we are diving in, and that Heavy Onager crew unfortunately did get removed from the battlefield, but we have the Arabian cavalry now charging in onto a unit of Thorax swordsmen. But we're climbing off of the tower there, and they knocked down some of them. They did knock down a few there, 68 left out of the unit, 25 kills, but now they're getting hit. I guess that's the archers right here. Oh, Seleucid's actually boxing up. Ooh, what do we have coming out of the woods? Got some Thorax pikemen, maybe a second unit of Thorax pikemen. We see the Agema Cavalry General. Yes, that is a Thorax pikeman. So he's got 2 Thorax pikemen coming out of the woods there. All right, looks like Seleucid here is going to box up. Over here, though, this Seleucid is actually pressing inside the settlement. He's got a unit of his Thorax up on the wall here. Making his way over is going to start neutralizing this gate. That's actually really big. But I wonder if Getae here is going to start using his archers to fire away and try and burn that unit of Thorax swordsmen down. Speaking of coming down or being burned down, we have a wall that has just been knocked down. And I think we had another one, another unit there, another wall, I should say, knocked down over there. Now, Arverni is still firing in this corner. Is he trying to just hit the tower? Yeah, I guess he is just trying. Oh, wait, he's like banking shots here. Okay, so the tower's down. Is he trying to maybe knock a hole in the wall, too? I mean, there were tortoises, were there not? Yeah, there's a tortoise there. We only have 2. Wait, what? Where are all the tortoises? If somebody can bring tortoises, why did we only have 2, 3? And there's a tortoise that's not even being used. There's a ram that's not being used either. That's confusing. But all right, we have the Agema Cavalry General. He has come out of the woods, and yes, so unfortunately, it does look like this Seleucid is going to form a box. He does have some pretty strong units here, though. Oh, he's just retreating all the way away. Oh, he's just going to make his problem worse by doing this. But the wall is getting ready to come down. I don't know if Arverni still has enough ammo to do it. Does have a Hellenic Cataphract coming over here from the other Seleucid. Actually, we're going to go take a look and see what the other Seleucid has been accomplishing so far. He's actually got one of his Hillmen making their way in there, neutralizing this tower. That's big. That is a big move right there. He's got this neutralized. This gatehouse is neutralized. That is another huge move. So they can start getting some infantry in here to be able to block this off and be able to keep control of this tower. That would definitely be very, very helpful. Unfortunately, with the knocking down of this section of wall there, they can't use that that staircase to get over here to start neutralizing this gate, which is definitely something else they would really want to do. I mean, they'll have to fight through the Kushite slave infantry, which the Thorax swordsman won't have a terrible time doing that. They will have a terrible time if this noble sword gets involved, though. That will be a big, big problem. Speaking of a big, big problem, let's get back out over onto here, see what is going on with the Seleucid, or this Seleucid, I should say. And yes, he is, in fact, absolutely just boxing up his entire army. Which, I mean, he's keeping Saba out here. Arabian Cavalry, 25 kills. That one has none. It's got the Archer Cav right there. Camel Archers there. They have a Chevron? They killed 20. They killed 20 of something. Not sure what they killed 20 of, but they are getting shot now. So he's definitely going to have to worry about that. With them only having 10 armor, he's definitely going to have to keep an eye on that. Okay, hold on a second. He actually... Seleucid is now going to start bringing some of his units forward. He's got 3 Thorax... Oh, sorry. 2 Thorax and a Silver Shield Swordsman making their way forward. Okay. Is this wall... I mean, it's at 87%. Does Arverni have enough to be able to burn this down? I don't know. Let's see. Here comes another shot. Nope. Way too far. That's a shame. That is a shame. But all right, back inside the settlement. I'm not really sure what's going on with Getae here. This unit could absolutely just come up here and destroy all of this. Okay, he's moving some of his Dacian heavy bowmen out of the way. This unit is firing. So far, they have 33 kills. Are they firing? I'm not sure what they're firing. Oh, they're firing at the Hillman, maybe? Or maybe they're shooting into the back of this Thorax. That would actually be a much better target to be firing into those Thorax there. We have the Mercenary Axe Warriors up on the front line there. Looks like 2... Oh, no, that's a Falksman. The Falksman just getting continuous charges. Continuous charges into these Thorax Swordsmen. Yeah, you can see the Thorax just getting absolutely cut down. Falksmen are dangerous. Falksmen are definitely dangerous. I think that Thorax broke, which he did. So the Thorax have now broken. So Getae was actually able to defend this one part here. 75 kills for the Falksmen, 62 with the Mercenary Axe Warriors. Shots are still coming in. I don't know if I don't think he's going to be able to get it, which is really a shame. I don't think he's going to be able to get it. But all right, back up over here. Oh, yep, Thorax getting killed. Standing up on the wall there. He's got another unit of Thorax standing right there. I think it's just a matter of time before they start getting shot, too. I mean, he's got 2 swordsmen sitting down here with a Kushite slave infantry. The Thorax might be able to do a little bit of damage there. But I don't know... Where did the rest of his army go? Wait a second. Where did all of his stuff go? Are they dead? Or did they run into the woods also? I mean, I know his Hellenic Cataphracts came down here. I see that's his Thoreos. Pretty sure this was his Thorax. That's 2 more of his Thorax. He had a Hillman there. He had another Thorax on the wall. And he's got that Thorax. Where did all of the rest of his stuff go? I saw his archers moving. I guess they're hiding in the woods. That's the only thing I can think of, is that they're hiding in the woods. But oh boy. Yep, Noble Swords getting up in there. They're actually, wow, they took a lot of damage. Oh my god. What are they fighting? Thorax Swordsmen? How are they losing so badly? That's crazy. That is truly insane to me. Like, these Thorax Swordsmen are beating Noble Swords. The only thing I can think of is that maybe the Archer Tower was getting some good shots in on this unit of the Noble Swords, at least. still not a unit you really want to mess with. Noble Swords are still very, very devastating. And now they're winning slightly. Okay, so they were losing decisively, and now they're winning slightly. Interesting. I love it. I love to see it. Okay, here comes the Seleucid. So he actually did move everything up, and they're... Oh, wow. Cataphracts taking on both units of the Arabian Cavalry. And here comes that... Yeah, the Agema Cavalry General is going to come over here and help out as well. And it does look like the Camel Archers have been taken out. At least one of them did. I don't see the other one. So very nicely done there. Getting rid of the defending cavalry there. I mean, it's just Arabian cavalry, so it's nothing really crazy. And I just want to do this just because I know that at least Arverni can bring guerrilla troops. They're only archers, though. They can't bring anything really something to worry about. But again, as I try to do as much as possible whenever I cover a replay that's on Carthage, there is no gate here. The attackers, if they do have guerrilla troops, they can place them here, and they can place them over there in hiding spots, and then just kind of make their way in around over here. And just as a little thing, they might not capture the towers. They might just neutralize them and then be able to just make their way in. So definitely keep an ear out for "We have lost the gates." If you hear that announcement and you're playing on Carthage and you're defending, make sure to look back over there, because more than likely, if there's a faction that has guerrilla troops, they might try and do that. So, all right, we do see the Syrian archers here yet again, but unfortunately, it does look like, yeah, the defenders have reclaimed pretty much everything that they were not with. Though they have recaptured this tower, this gate completely. They have completely recaptured this tower, and they never ended up having anything to do with this gate as of yet. But Arverni has... Oh, okay, hold on. 4 Oathsworn. 4 Oathsworn, some chosen swordsmen. Very nice. Very, very nice. And yeah, that Cav got taken out. So Seleucid, I mean, this Hellenic Cavalry can come back. 125 kills there, 52 for the Agema Cavalry. They can both definitely make their way back here. Still landing units on the wall. I mean, oh, here comes some of the Desert Heavy Lancers. Oh, boy. Keep an eye on your archers. That's all I'm saying. Keep an eye on your archers, because they are very heavy shot cavalry. They might not be like Sabaean Camel Cataphracts, but they can definitely blast through. Very heavy shock. If these guys are not in shield wall, oh, maybe not the silver shields. Maybe they can. I don't know. Honestly, I wouldn't take the risk on it, though. I definitely wouldn't take the risk on it. Where's his other pike? Must still be in the woods making its way forward, I'm wondering. And the Agema, yeah, Hellenic Cataphracts, you definitely want to get back up here to some allies. You do not want to just lose this unit sitting out over here. But, yep, they're coming. Desert Heavy Lancers beelining for that Hellenic Cataphract. So, yeah, they definitely want to get up here and get back in with their allies for sure. Looks like he's still trying to attack it. Oh, he's going for him. The Hellenic Cataphracts are going to charge in. Wow, what a charge. Losing some on the charge there. I don't think this Cataphract is going to be able to win. The Agema Cavalry General coming in to help out. That is going to be a bit of a help, at least against that second unit. But this first, yeah. Oh, wait, no, the Cataphracts are turning it around, actually. That Agema getting in there definitely helped out the process. And I just wanted to make sure that those Camel Archers did, in fact, get removed from the battle. All right, so back inside the settlement, Arverni has now gotten some of his Celtic warriors in positions to start making their way forward. This Seleucid army over here, you're starting to see a little bit more. We now, well, for a second, we saw his general. We saw another unit of archers over there. But yeah, Seleucid over here is really, from what I was able to see, it definitely looks like he lost a lot of what would be considered his frontline troops, which is definitely a shame. Trying to press in over here by himself, not a good idea. Attacking by yourself, another lesson right there, another time to show it. Attacking by yourself doesn't usually end well. It just doesn't usually end well, especially Gete being in there with those noble swords. These guys are crazy. Noble swords can do a lot of damage. They really can. I mean, with Kush on the defense as well, with all those Shotel warriors, possibly bringing armored Shotel warriors, I don't know if I would attack by myself. I don't think I would have. But all right, inside the settlement, we have Arverni now charging in. The Gete Spear Warriors going to hold. Nice little transition, nice little switch out there with some of the Celtic Warriors. Very nicely done there by Arverni. fighting. Spears are actually, I was going to say, the spears were actually holding for a lot longer than I thought they were going to. Now, yeah, like I said, they don't have, there's no more tortoises over here, so it's very, oh, this isn't going to go well. I don't think he's going to, oh, he is. Oh, my God. Celtic Warriors, bad day. Bad day. Yeah, they got a little bit of a javelin volley in there, but it didn't really do very much. Oh, my God. Now, that Sabacav better keep moving. He's got 71 kills there, and they did a ton of damage to that Celtic Warrior, but unfortunately, he didn't move them fast enough. He did not move them fast enough, and it does look like that can maybe get taken out if that general joins. That Desert Heavy Lancer is definitely going to be lost. Celtic Warriors took a ton of damage on that charge, though. My God. I want to say that was actually a full unit. They're down to 74. Wow. Okay, but, yeah, this is a problem here for the defenders. I mean, as far as the attackers say right now, this is a problem for the defenders because there's nothing over here. There's nothing defending these streets. I mean, we obviously do see Saba sitting all the way back over there, but the attackers don't. The attackers do not see all of this. It's all hidden over here. So we do have a unit of Noble Swords from Gete going to make their way down over here. Probably going to try and block this street. We do have a unit of the Axe Warriors, Mercenary Axe Warriors, right there at the top of the staircase, getting ready to accept a charge from the Thorax Swordsman there, but that doesn't really look like, actually, that was a charge. Looked like they were chasing a unit of Falksmen and kind of just were led up the staircase. Yeah, they're returning. They are retreating back away from that front. We have some more Thorax Swordsmen there. Look like they're starting to get inside. We have some Gallic Hunters climbing up on the wall. That's a step in the right direction. And here comes the rest of this Seleucid force, whatever is left. We have a Silver Shield Swordsman General, Syrian archers that are running over here by themselves. Unfortunately, they are not very well defended, so if there was another cavalry unit here for the defenders, like the Kush General, he could definitely come out here and just really annihilate yet another unit of very powerful archers. So, guys, I only say that because move your whole army together. Bring your archers with you. Don't just leave them out there by themselves. We do have a unit of Silver Shield Swordsmen that are just standing right here. Oh, wait, never, hold on. Got the Syrian heavy archers firing inside over the walls, getting some shots in onto these Kushite slave infantry. One of them is 0 kills down to 78 men. And the other unit there with 67 kills down to 39 men. I don't really think the Kush player gives that much of a crap about the Kushite slave infantry because, as we know, he has 9 units of Shotel warriors back here. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Speaking of a problem, we have the armored camel spearmen have now made their way out to try their hand against this box-up formation again by Seleucid after he moved closer to the wall. He has boxed up yet again. So, I mean, it's not a terrible idea, but, I mean, you have so much room inside the settlement, you definitely want to just try and get in. You know, there's no really no point in staying outside when you have all of this area, all of this real estate to be able to get inside. And yeah, we got 4 Syrian archers here. We have another, at least 1 Syrian archer there, but we have the Gallic Hunters as well. I mean, if the attackers really wanted to, they could dominate this hill. They could really dominate this hill from all the Dacian heavy bowmen that are up here, because the Kush archers are way back over there, and the other 2 Kush, I'm sorry, yeah, well, the Kush archers, the Nubian bowmen, way back up there, and the other Nubian bowmen way back over there, very close to the town center. So, yeah, definitely would be much more beneficial for the attackers to get inside the settlement and start really dominating with their archers. Like, they have 2 Syrian archers right here. Oh, never mind, they're getting dumped. Yes, they are. I mean, they're firing back. Are they focused on 1 unit? Or are they shooting at... okay, hold on. That Dacian heavy bowman is getting dropped. Yeah, they're focusing on 1 at one time with the Syrian archers there. So he's got 2 Syrian archers firing away onto 1 unit of Dacian heavy bowman. He's going to try and get rid of them as fast as possible. Not a terrible idea. Yeah, this Syrian archer probably come inside here as well. Front line over here starting to fall down. We got the Silver Shield Swordsman quickly chewing up some Thorax Swordsmen there. We have another unit of the Thorax Swordsmen there. Unfortunately, yeah, they are getting bested by a unit of Mercenary Axe Warriors. So that is a little bit of a problem. These archers might need to get a little bit more protection for when and if this, when this Mercenary Axe Warrior breaks through that Thorax Swordsman. Now, I did see Saba bringing out pretty much the remaining parts of his army, I believe. Yeah, that's all he has. This is everything else that he has, and he also still has the 2 units of the armored camel spearmen, there we go, riding around back over here, kind of just being a little bit of a nuisance. Again, though, the attackers really kind of need to start showing a little bit of urgency and getting some more of their units inside, getting their ranged units inside, especially with all that cavalry that just came out over here. This is definitely an opportunity. This is definitely the time to get your archers inside the settlement and for sure just kind of block, at least block that one, maybe not this one, but at least block one of the breaches that was made there. But we see Seleucid, one of the Seleucid, bringing his archers back outside after, unfortunately, one of them was bested by the Dacian heavy bowman. But I think, oh no, he still has all 4 of them. Wow, I thought that one was lost. He was wavering for a little while there. I thought for sure it was going to be taken out of the battle. Speaking of Gete again, though, up on the wall here with a unit of his noble swords, taking on some more of the Celtic warriors there of Arverni. Looks like Arverni is just going to try and press his Celtic warriors down the wall, maybe to just try and delay this unit of noble swords and keep them up on the wall for a little while longer. Here, though, this is going to be a little bit of a problem. Thorax swordsmen and Celtic warriors taking on a noble sword. There is a Levy Freeman there. I don't know if they threw their javelins. That would definitely be something. If they did still have their javelins, fall this unit back and just kind of let them stand there and throw their javelins into these noble swords. You definitely get a couple of friendly kills on some of the something. But yeah, this right here, this is definitely a good spot to put your Levy Freeman or even these chosen swords that are coming up. Just stop them right there and let them throw their javelins in there. But it doesn't look like they're going to do that. Looks like Arverni's just going to charge right into the battle. I mean, again, that is definitely another avenue to take. Just absolutely overload one area with a bunch of infantry and try and just break through that way. But yeah, we have an archer battle yet going on again. Oh, never mind. The Gallic Hunters have been dominated by the Dacian heavy bowmen, and there they go. They are done. Out of here. Did they get any kills? 0 kills? Ouch. Oh, no, 57 kills. I was going to say, hold on a second. There's no way they got 0 kills. Oh, here we go. He's got another, oh, he's bringing up his other 2 units of Gallic Hunters up onto the wall here. I mean, it's not a terrible idea. It's really not a terrible idea, but they definitely need to start firing. They really need to start firing into these Dacian heavy bowmen, which the Dacian heavy bowmen, one key stat is they have 30 armor. The Gallic Hunters only have 10. So, and there's only 2 Gallic Hunters. There's 3 Dacian heavy bowmen here, though 2 of them are well, that one's really wounded. The other 2 are slightly wounded. They're more than likely going to win. Oh, wait, he's got a third one that popped up here. Okay. But yeah, 117, 107. This one's just getting dumped. And this unit here down to 94. I wonder if he's having a little bit of a problem getting his archers to do what he'd like them to do. More than likely, that could be the culprit going on right now, because I noticed the one unit moved down this way, and then the other one, it was getting ready to form up, and then it fell back that way a little bit. So that is possible. I have had that happen to me several times before. So, if it did happen to that player right there, that definitely does suck. That definitely does suck. But it does look like he's starting to get some shots off there. He just took out one of the Dacian heavy bowmen there with only 95 kills. Looks like he's going to continue firing away, at least on this one here. 134 kills. No, they do still have their bows in their hands. Again, Seleucid, I mean, getting his range units inside would definitely be key. Would definitely really be helpful. Getting these Syrian archers inside, like inside, not just standing up on the wall, would really be helpful, probably to help Arverni out, because Arverni is actually winning this fight now. They were able to take out the second unit of Dacian heavy bowmen. That's big. That is really big. Now they really need to just focus and burn that last one down. But as they're doing that, we do see, at least I see, the Nubian bowmen making their way over here as well. So that could definitely spell a little bit of a problem for the Gallic Hunters, though one of them only has 6-7 kills now. 6-7. This one here with 47. So they are getting some kills. Looks like we have a rush on the staircase here, being led by some Thoreo spears, Seleucid thorax swordsmen, and we have a Celtic warrior that have made their way up here as well. A little bit of a dust up on the staircase, so that's definitely going to be somewhere that I want to kind of zoom in here, let you guys see someone fighting. heard something fall back there. Let's see what it was that fell off the staircase. It is the thorax swordsmen that have pulled away. Falksmen now going to pull back out. They got 19 kills. Looks like they did just charge in there. The noble swords up in the front line there. 150 kills for them. Pretty good. Axe warriors being taken out by the Celtic warriors in combination here with the Thoreo spears. Thoreo spears are losing decisively though. So that just tells me that the Thoreo spears are the ones that are fighting the noble swords right now, and the Celtic warriors are taking on the mercenary axe warriors. But again, another unit of noble swords over here ready to go in. We have some Thoreo spears right here throwing their javelins. Regular unit of swordsmen there who have 2 chevrons, 140 kills. My God. Yeah, this is definitely, I was going to say, really want to get in there. They are going to be able to, if they charge in and get in there, yes, okay, good. I was going to say they really, like one of the big hopes there to get that charge inside of the circle here so they can start neutralizing this gate again, which will definitely be good because they won't be continuously shot by these 2 archer towers, which will definitely help out in the long run. Speaking of the long run, what is Saba doing, actually? Saba's kind of... Oh, Saba's being annoying. Saba is being annoying. He's got a Royal Camel Archer there starting to fire away on some of the Thorax Pikemen, which, yeah, I mean, get some shots on them. Their shields are on the other side. It's definitely a unit you want to be firing at. He's already killed 9 of them so far. Probably going to keep getting more kills. I wonder where the other... Where's the other one? Oh, he's down there. I mean, maybe bring both of them over there. Never mind. Seleucid's picking up on it. He's got his Syrian archers firing away. Pushing that camel archer back away. 16 kills for them, though. 16 kills to this point. Now, we have all of this Oathsworn. We got 4 units of Oathsworn inside the settlement. Some more Chosen Swordsmen there. Second unit of Chosen Swordsmen at the base of the stairs. But, all right, hold on a second. Now we got the Syrian archers starting to move around. I wonder if they're going to try and take the opportunity to get some good shots in there. Speaking of that, what is happening here? Is that Arverni again? It is. Oh my God, 196 kills with one of those units. That's crazy. Burning down some Nubian bowmen. Again, I mean, they only have 10 armor, same armor as the Gallic Hunters, but really good job there. Killing or really doing a lot of damage. I don't know if he's actually going to kill it, but he's definitely doing a lot of damage to these 2 units of Nubian bowmen. Forcing one of them to rout there with only 53 men remaining in it. 126 kills, though. This unit... Oh, wait a second. Are they out of ammo? Oh, they're out of ammo. Oh, well, unfortunately, I guess Arverni wasn't paying attention to that, because both of these Nubian bowmen appear to be out of ammunition, so it doesn't really matter that they lost those 2 units. Gallic Hunters, 241 kills, not the unit there with only 59, so they should definitely... Yeah, one of them definitely does still have their bows in their hands. Okay. I'm really interested to see what Saba's going to do over here. He's just going to keep creeping these the camel archers up to get some more shots. I don't know if this... Yeah, okay, he has turned them around. I wonder if he just left them on fire at will. Might not be a bad idea. I don't say that often. Really, I don't say that often at all. But in this kind of a situation, them being in... Oh, wait, nope, he's going up a tower. Are they both going in? Looks like they are both going in, and he's going to shrink his lines down just a little bit more. Fire has begun again on this unit of Thorax Pikemen. Wonder if leaving the second unit of... I was going to say, I wonder if leaving the second unit of Syrian archers down to try and get some more shots in onto these Royal Camel archers. Though they do have 45 armor, but they're actually getting shot at by the archer tower here as well. Are they? What is firing from way over there? Is it that Syrian archer? Don't really know, but we have another Gallic Hunter right there that just showed up. He's got 58 kills. I think that was the other one that was over here. And oh my God, look at this. Breaking down. Chosen Swordsman, Thorax Swordsman taking on 1 unit of Noble Swords. 189 kills there for them. Chosen Swordsman here, unfortunately, getting taken out, though. This is actually a really solid job right there. These Thorax are getting a ton of kills on these Shotels. Very nicely done there with the Javelin volleys. Kush is like, I don't want to keep getting hit with javelins. I'm going to charge over here now. But, oh, there you go. A little bit of a response. Noble Swords coming in, another fresh unit of Noble Swords charging in with the Shota Warriors. That is definitely going to be a problem for those Thorax and that Chosen Swordsman. Now, over here, I did see Cav. We have the Armored Camel Spearmen have made their way back in again, charging in onto the Thoreo Spears. They actually kind of got through. One of them kind of got through there, maybe two. Got through here, getting into this Thoreo Spear. They are in square formation. It looks like they do possibly still have Javelins. They only have 10 kills. This is definitely a unit you want to leave right here. Let them stay in their square formation and maybe throw some Javelins into that Armored Camel Spearman. There we go. So again, yes, this Seleucid is basically just going to start making his units come inside the settlement. Unfortunately, again, only 3 tortoises brought to the battle. I'm not sure why they would bring only 3 when they have a faction that can bring a whole bunch like that. If you have the ability to... Oh, we got a general. I thought he was going to charge that hill. Yeah, if you have the ability, if your faction allows you to bring tortoises, I would kind of recommend bring as many as you can. That's usually a good take. Or at least, I mean, if you want, you can bring a couple of towers and a couple of tortoises. But if you have the opportunity with the faction that you're playing to bring tortoises, I would personally say bring as many as you can. That's just how I would play it. But yeah, so back over here, yeah, the Shota Warriors, they charged in first, allowing the Noble Swords to come in behind them. The attackers are... Oh, it's neutralized, never mind. And now the Nubian Bowmen here firing away, but we do have another unit of Syrian archers here from a, I don't know which Seleucid player has a unit up here, 137 kills, firing away onto those Nubian Bowmen, and I think the Gallic Hunters here are helping as well. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Wow, he's still got 3 of them. 241, 61, and 58. Okay, so he definitely does still have a decent amount of ammo left, and we actually have some Syrian archers here firing. Is that them firing? Who's firing? Oh, it's these guys way back here firing all the way over here. I mean, they're killing the Noble Sword. That is good. That is definitely good. I don't see a whole lot of Noble Swords left. I see the one general there that's not in melee. These guys are definitely in melee. He's been fighting for a little while. Yeah, exhausted. 295 kills, though. Very nice job with the kill count. Yeah, Saba outside. I mean, the archer, the camel archers, Royal Camel Archer. Oh, they took a lot of damage. Never mind. Wow, down to 19. Where's that other one? He's still fine. He's at 80. But, I mean, there's still a lot of powerful cavalry right here. Still got, what, 2 Desert Heavy Lancers at least? And he's still got the 2 Marib Camel Cataphracts. They can do a lot of damage. Armored Camel Spearmen, again, I mean, they might not be the greatest. Let's see what their charge bonus. 30 charge bonus, so they don't have any abilities, do they? They do not. I mean, they have Scare because they're camels. But, yeah, Saba over here still has 4 very dangerous, kind of, actually, basically, I'd say maybe 5, because it's got a unit of the Royal Camel Archers, which, again, I mean, they're camels. They don't have the greatest melee attack and weapon damage, but they're still camels. They can still get a good charge in. So, and they do still have Scare, at least Scare for horses. But, all right, up on the hilltop here, does look like this Getae unit is not going to be here for very much longer. 167 kills, though, but the number is dropping very, very, very quickly. And that will basically free up 2 units of Chosen Swordsmen and a unit of Thorax. And there they are. They are free to go, free to continue venturing forward into the settlement here. It does look like, okay, so Seleucid was victorious here, but again, really wants to get up here and neutralize this gate down. I mean, he's just got swordsmen there. Yeah, the Silver Shield Swordsman, refresh yourself, get up there, and murder. Oh, don't turn around. No. Charge in, dude. You're a Silver Shield Swordsman. Get in there and kill them. But you definitely need to refresh yourself. You're exhausted. Does he not have... Oh, he doesn't have refresh. Oh. He has Raise Banner and Rally. Oh. That's rough. That is definitely rough. But, oh, hold on. Speaking of rough, we got Armored Camel Spearmen that charged in here, and it does not look like it went their way, taking on these Chosen Swordsmen. Though we do have 2 full units of Shota Warriors now coming up over here. Again, more Noble Swords there. This Noble Sword is falling back, 107 men. So the attackers have broken through on this side as well. Now let's get back outside, see what Saba is doing. I mean, unfortunately, Saba can't do anything really now, aside of ride all the way back around and come back inside the settlement. Unfortunately, he was not able to get really anything going outside, aside of a couple units. I mean, they had a massive charge over here. I think it was here. Yeah, those look like Celtic warriors. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was where that charge was. That huge initial charge with the Arabian cavalry. No, sorry, not the Arabian cavalry. That was a Desert Heavy Lancer, because he's only got 2 left. So yeah, that was Desert Heavy Lancer that came over here and just absolutely bulldozed that unit of Celtic warriors. I do see the Thorax Pikemen, though. I mean, the Thorax Pikemen could definitely come in handy, because the defenders don't really have a whole lot of archers left. So this might be an opportunity for the pikes to actually excel and do well in a battle like this. I mean, Kush does still have some archers there, but they have 126 kills. This archer there with 101, and that's it. Is that all the archers they have? Not counting the camel archers? I think so. I don't see any of the Dacian heavy bowmen anymore. Yeah, okay, so this is definitely an opportunity for the pikes to start shining. Pikes could definitely get in there and start getting some kills, because aside of javelins and arrow towers, they really won't have anything to worry about. All right, he's going to come back in. Probably going to come in just through here. Though, I mean, oh, it's neutralized. Okay, hold on. I didn't realize that Osworn had moved forward. So they're actually going to do, yeah, that's Swordsman. Swordsman is not going to do well against an Osworn. And there's nothing really here. So the balance of power is actually showing that this could go in favor of the attackers, but I don't really know. I really don't know. We have the Noble Sword General making his way forward, and that is going to be his final Noble Sword. Not counting this one. I mean, I was just mousing over this one, but this one's already damaged. This is his final full Noble Sword, and they are charging headlong into an Osworn who is not charging back. Ooh, that is... no, it was a really late charge. I mean, I guess you could count that as a little bit of a counter charge, but it was not nearly enough. Yeah, that Osworn is getting murdered. Absolutely murdered right now. But we still have 2 more Osworn coming up here. I don't know. Saba's gonna probably have to pull off some moves here. But unfortunately, all of his heavy boys just standing outside. I mean, he got his armored camel spearmen back inside. We still have the Kushite Rural Guard General. He's just kind of been chilling around up there. 127, 114. Says the Osworn are losing slightly, but these other Osworn are getting up here. And this Osworn over here is pretty much winning his side. They're going to have to deal with a very heavy... I'm sorry, is it very? No, just heavy melee. Just a heavy melee going to charge in here. The Osworn out of position for the moment. Definitely want to reform the lines as those camels come in. And not a good charge. Oh, wow, that is not the way that wanted that. I'm guessing that is not the way that Saba really wanted that to go down. Did he get it to shield wall fast enough? Maybe that's what did it. Oh, boy. Silver Shield Swordsman General coming back up again. Thorio Spears holding that. Yeah, hold that breach. Hold that breach. That is definitely what you want to do. Oh, where'd Saba go? Oh, okay. Saba's moving around over there a little bit more. I mean, Saba might not be a bad idea to just get back inside. It really might not be a bad idea to just get back inside. We have the Osworn General going to be taking on the Noble Sword General here. The Noble Sword General is definitely outnumbered. And they are losing. The Gallic Hunters helping that fight. The Archer Tower helping that fight as well. The Noble Sword General not looking good. Again, where are those pikes at? Yeah, that pike should have been over here a long time ago. Pull these Thorax and Chosen Swordsmen out and let those pikes get in there and start doing work. But yep, the Getae General is getting removed. Why are you... oh, he's going... oh. Oh! Okay, Saba did... oh, no, what happened? What did they get caught on? Okay. Well, I mean, Seleucid does have a unit of Thorax Swordsmen right there. Hopefully, he starts pulling these guys back. Or at least leave one of them in there and get the other one back out of there so he doesn't lose both of them. Though it doesn't really... no, they didn't really take very many losses, even if they were full units. That one took 13 losses. This one's taking a couple more, but still only 15, 16, even if it's just 20. They got heavily charged by a unit of armored camel spearmen. But yeah, the armored camel spearmen not looking good. And Getae, yep, he's down to his final unit there. 158 kills, though. Still getting to work. Pikes are standing back. I don't know why the pikes are standing back. Oh, there you go. Nice charge. Camel Spearmen realized they were losing that fight, turned around and came back up here and charged into the back of the Oathsworn and that Chosen Swordsman. But, yep, the Showtails here not looking very good. Oathsworn here, only 77 kills. Wow. But that Showtail Warrior getting taken out here now. Oathsworn General, 138, closing in on 150 kills. But, oh, boy. Armored Camel Spearmen again coming in with a charge. And they are going to get into that Oathsworn. I'm kind of waiting to see these other camels get in here. It was a good charge, but again, I mean, it's just an armored Camel Spearman. These are very heavy melee infantry units. It's an Oathsworn. You're really not going to do a whole lot of damage to an Oathsworn with a heavy melee cavalry. These boys coming in, especially in shield wall, you're really not going to do very much. So, all right, let's see. There's still 2 Showtail Warriors. I just noticed that. There's still 2 Showtail Warriors all the way back on the town center. Full units of Showtail Warriors. Still have the Kushite General there as well. And now these boys are coming inside. Looks like they're making their way in here. We have another Oathsworn there. The armored Camel Spearman getting another charge in onto the Oathsworn. This is getting blocked off. But this is what, okay, right here, Desert Heavy Lancers are now making their way in. We still have 18 minutes left in this battle, guys. There is still a lot more destruction to go. If you guys are enjoying this battle, make sure to smash that like button for sure. Drop comments, share the video, all that fun stuff, guys. Definitely want to get this one out. This has been a good fight. I feel like this has been a good fight. A little bit of a delay on the attack, but oh, here we go. Oh, no, those are the Royal Camel Archers. There's the Marib Camel Cataphract, but that's the General. Reforming the lines. Yep, reforming the lines. 60 kills. Excuse me there. I don't know if they still have javelins. They're not getting into shield wall, though, so that's kind of maybe telling me that they do still have javelins. This over here, though. Oh. It was an okay charge, but again, Oathsworn, it's a tough charge. Tough charge. Along with the unit, oh, the Armored Camel Spearman was still in there. Oh, I think the Desert Heavy Lancers might have actually bounced off some of those Armored Camel Spearmen. Showtail Warriors coming over here to take on the Oathsworn. We got a whole bunch of archers making their way up here. Pikes blocking that road. That's perfect. That is actually a perfect place for that pike unit to be. The second pike has now... Okay, so they've moved the Thoreo spears away. Okay, and they actually are going to capture this. If they move forward a little bit further and just block that right there, they will have control of this archer tower, which again could come in really, really handy. 32, 84, and 51. Good amount of ammo still for those boys. 191 there, 243. So yeah, that looks like those guys are definitely out of ammo. Silver Shield Swordsman taking on a unit of the Showtail Warriors, though. Archer's going to start firing up on the wall there. Oh, the other 2 Showtails came out, so we have nothing. Nothing on the town center now. Okay. Kill. Silver Shield Swordsman probably should charge in onto this unit of Showtails that are coming at him. Ooh, that was a pretty okay javelin volley there. Unfortunately, the Silver Shield Swordsman did not get a counter charge there. They did not get a counter charge at all. That is a little bit rough. The final unit of Noble Swords down to 59 men. It's 200 kills, though. And we're going to get the Silver Shield Swordsman actually get into shield wall there. Okay. Let's see what's going back over here. Desert Heavy Lancers coming in with yet another charge. 38 kills for that unit. Oh, he's got all the rest of his stuff back up here. So basically kind of just like little bits here and there. Little bits here and there. Now the Oathsworn General, pretty sure he's still alive. The Seleucid General, I think he is still alive. It says General nearby, but honestly, that could be the Oathsworn General, for all I know. We do still also have the Agema. Okay, Kush is going to start firing his artillery. And I think, yep, he's firing at the archers. Oh, nice. Nice connection there. What's he at? 13 kills. Just got a couple more for sure. Yep, up to 18 now. Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. The Shoto Warriors starting to get shot again. I think the Silver Shield Swordsmen are going to be able to win that fight. The Oathsworn going down the hill, just going down that staircase to help out, not a bad idea. But this is a little bit of something over here. That Noble Sword is still just holding on. Okay, the Oathsworn's going to clip around. Okay, the Oathsworn's going to come around over here. We got 133 and a 29. Now, if that Noble Sword turns around, this is an opportunity for that general. Okay, it's like he's listening. It's like he is listening. Solid charge in onto that Noble Sword. Unfortunately, he did have, he had the Thorax and the Chosen Swordsman in the way, but still, good charge. Got Syrian archers now coming down over here. 129 kills. Looks like they're going to just jump in on the fight. Yeah. Or they're coming. I don't know if that was the intent, was to go there, or if they're wanting to come around this way. But this is definitely getting cleaned up on this side now. The Shoto Warriors, the only unit still over here. We still have a lot of the, Saba is still here. Like, this is still definitely a very winnable to a point fight, but Saba's going to have to play it smart. Kushite Royal Guard General, still very strong unit there. The artillery, 19 kills. Not sure. I think he's now firing at the pikes. The pikes are just way too far away. Yeah, he's not going to be able to fire at that. He will not be able to fire at that. The Agima Cavalry did get a charge in, but they are going to pull away. But yeah, I think over time this Shoto Warrior there is going to lose. We do have two Thorax, a Chosen Sword, and an Oathsworn, and they're getting shot by the Arrow Tower. Oh, wow. Reach out and touch someone. Got a clip on the Oathsworn General there. What's he at now? 24. Oh, gosh. Oh. That is getting so close. So close. Did I just hear another artillery shot? Or is that still Kush? Oh, I think Kush is out. 29 kills. 29 kills. All right, Pikes over here. Oh, the Pikes just got flattened, actually. Nope, never mind. The unit is winning. They're killing Desert Heavy Lancers. Ooh. Might have been a little bit of a bad move by Saba, unless maybe he thought he was going to be able to sneak a charge in there. I mean, one of them could simply just come around this way and crush that Thorax Pikeman. What's that other Pike? Oh, is he still... Yeah, see, this Pike back here, this isn't necessary anymore. This second Pike needs to get moved up. Really needs to get moved up somewhere else. I mean, this is absolutely winnable for the attackers. I'm going to say that right now. I'm not sure if they're actually going to win, though. Shoto Warriors still putting up a fight over here. They are starting to get hit again by archers. The Pikes... Uh-oh. No. Please do not chase. Pikes, just stop right there. Please do not chase. Okay, he's going to fall them back down the stairs. I mean, putting them there might not be a bad idea. Put them at the base of the stairs. But make sure that they're lined up. Make sure that they are lined up. Yep, Pikes are going down. Though they could... If they wanted to try to, they could sneak through that gap right there. Any of that cavalry could do that, but all right. The Kushite Archer General is... I'm sorry, the Kushite Guard General is going to get out of there. The Syrian Archers here, I mean, they could try and get some shots. Oh, God, Saba sees it. Saba sees it. Go. Saba, come on. One of those Marib Camel Cataphracts, just one. Send him down here and get some murder. Oh, we got the Agima Cav General has broken through this. Yep, the attacker's side over here has broken through. Nothing on the town center. Looks like the Kush General is going to try and rush down there to meet the Agima Cavalry. Agima Cav making his way forward. 150 kills, half-strength unit. 10 minutes. Still so much time left in this battle. My goodness. Capture the gate. For sure, capture the gate. For sure, capture the gate. Like, do not just bypass stuff. You got to capture gates because you're just getting shot in the back as you're moving forward. Also, I mean, he could try and rush forward to get in there. Oh, God. Marib Camel-Cataphracts, the general himself coming down. We got the Kush general coming out here. He's going to get into this Agima Cavalry general for sure. And the Agima Cav flat-footed. Oh, boy. Now, I did see the Oathsworn General making his way over here, but we have another. Yeah, there's the other Marib Camel-Cataphract. And here we go. Oh, he's not charged. Oh, the pike's turned around. Okay, I was like, whoa, what are we doing here? Now, they did get into the archers, though. Syrian archers, 88 kills. Sorry, 89 kills, 35 kills. They still have ammo. They have ammo, and they are done. Again, that pike back there could definitely be helpful. Could have definitely been helpful. Balance of power is still very much in favor of the attackers. Let's see, we have 138 there. Silver Shield Swordsman moving up in Shield Wall. Get out of Shield Wall. This unit with 251 kills. I don't think the attackers have any ammo left. Nope, these guys have their daggers out, their swords out. And here comes the Marib Camel-Cataphract on a charge into the Oathsworn General. And a pretty good charge. Knocking down a lot of them. Though they were in shield wall, but they did definitely knock down a bunch of them. Oh, Headhunt has been hit. They're in shield wall as well. But they were oh no, actually they weathered that charge very nicely. Good stuff there. The pikes are gone. Yep, that Thorax pikeman unit is dead. We got this Syrian archer there. They're going to be dead. Yep, Royal Camel archers are going to make short work of that Syrian archer. But guys, I mean, I still don't know what's going to happen here. There's another silver shield up on the wall there. We have this silver shield coming up. He definitely needs to get involved. Like, get out of shield wall and get up there. Definitely needs to get up and help. Take out the Marib Camel-Cataphracts, possibly. Leave that other Oathsworn right there. Make sure they're facing in that direction. But this, yeah, get up there. Oh, Kush is coming. Kush is coming. They're gonna freight train these Syrian archers for sure. Yeah, they died. They for sure died. Oh no! The Marib Camel-Cataphract General coming in onto the back of that silver shield. Oh my God, that's devastating. Absolutely devastating to this fight. Very well done with the Marib Camel-Cataphract there. Solid charge. Really doing a number on that Silver Shield Swordsman. Still 76 of them are around, though. This other pike now making his way forward in pike phalanx. You gotta run, bud. You gotta get up here. You really need to get over here. I mean, this is really close, actually. I just noticed that Saba really doesn't have very much left. He's got his general. He's got his 2 Marib Camel-Cataphracts left. Kush, though, that is a dangerous general to have this late in the fight. Another big charge in onto these Oathsworn. Solid charge. You saw those Oathsworn get thrown. My God. Very solid charge there. 50 men there. This unit here with still the general, 42 men. I don't think that the Oathsworn general has died. Our Verdi's general, I believe, is still alive. And the Camel-Cataphracts are now going to go through a Silver Shield Swordsman in shield wall. Starting to, yeah, they're starting to just really kind of like circus over here. Really just starting to run everything over. What do we still have left? We have this pike, Thorax pike, that actually just took out the rest of the Royal Camel archers there. A Silver Shield Swordsman general that has a silver chevron. 237 kills there. Thorax Swordsman there with 130, but oh. Dead general. Dead general. Okay, so we have 2 Marib Camel-Cataphracts, 73 out of 80, 52 out of 80, and the Kush general, 65 out of 80. 81 kills for the Marib general, 140 for the other, and the Kush general there with 170. All right. We got 5 minutes left, guys. This is coming down to the end. I'm going to fast forward just a little bit, though. Pikes might want to slow up. Pikes might want to slow up and wait. Okay, the Kush general... Oh, they're going to fall back. Okay, so they're all hidden now. All of them are going to be hidden. Yeah, that thorax pikeman should definitely wait. Should definitely wait. He does not want to go in there by himself. Because if he does not have his pikes down... Okay, he's deploying the pikes now. He's got to stop moving, though. He's got to stop moving. All right, there they go. Getting into formation. Very nice. Very nice. The Marib Camel Cataphracts hidden. The general making his way down. The other one is now starting to trail behind him. He does have... Oh, no, this is the same one. He does not have refresh. That's big. That is big. Yeah, Kush has a refresh. Oh! Oh! Stop! Wow. You can move forward. I was going to say, you can move forward with the pikes down. You don't need to run with the pikes up like that. Oh, is that Kush General coming for a charge? Oh my god. Oh no, okay, he stopped. I was about to say, that Kush General's about to die. He's really, really about to die. All right, Kush, slow down. You don't have to rush. You still got plenty of time, bud. 2 minutes, 49 seconds left. The Marib Camel Cataphracts, this is active. They can see this. Seleucid can see this. If he's looking behind him, he can at least see the general. Okay, so Seleucid wants to block this. Definitely wants to block that off a little bit. Pikes are going to get into the town center. Kush is not in the town center. He's not in the capture point, I should say. But oh boy. Oh boy. Seleucid. Knock, knock, Seleucid. Turn around. Shield wall. Oh, did you hit Trampler? Oh, it's Battle Rhythm. I was going to say, did you hit Trample already? Here we go. Active. Oh, they're coming in. The Thorax just stopped. Oh my good God. That was murderous. Now, I'm going to guess that the pikes... Yeah, at this point, out of pike formation. Here comes the Marib Camel Cataphracts. They're going to charge in, and the pikes... Oh, kind of just like barely getting down. But now they're going to get rear charged by Kush. And that... Yep, that's going to pretty much start spelling the end. Oh, wait. Hold on. The general didn't actually... Oh, wow. I thought these guys were going to take a ton more damage than that. Comes that Marib Camel Cataphract again. He's going to charge in onto the Silver Shield Swordsman General, who is now unfortunately facing the wrong way. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh no, not a good charge. Though they did get around. Oh, Marib, the Seleucid. This Marib, the general, the Saba general turned around and hit the rest of that other Thorax. And that's gonna be how it ends. Yep, the Seleucid general getting taken out. This was a really good fight. Excuse me there. Side of a couple of moments, this was a really, really, really good fight. I have a little bit of patience on the Seleucid player, a little bit of patience on the Arverni player after they were inside. Might have paid off a little bit more. But yeah, now these pikes are just going to get absolutely run over. Got the Kush General. Here comes the Marib Camel Cataphracts charging in again. Good charge. Another good charge. There you go. Tough fight. Really, really tough fight. All right, so we're going to take a look at the army compositions here. First, the battle was sent in over by Eclipse, and he actually told me this was going to be a really good fight, so I should definitely cover it. So here we go. Thank you very much, Bud, for sending it on over. He ended with 2,480 kills. Most kills for his team. Very nicely done. His general, unfortunately, only 96 kills. But his Dacian Heavy Bowman there, 152, 153, and 188. Falksman, 81, 83. Not too bad. Axe Warriors there, 117, 132. Getting into his note, here we go. 365, 257, 226, 171, 188. Solid job. Solid job with these five right there. Great job. Wolf of the North playing Saba. Again, very solid job near at the end of that battle. Really did a good job. 1,240 kills. I mean, I'm not mad at it. He has 40 kills less than what he deployed. I mean, that's a pretty good job. 165 with the general. His other Marib Camel Cataphract there with 194. His Camel Archers didn't do very much. The Royal Archers, though, one unit there with 141. Armored Camel Spearman, 128. He had 4 of those. 128 and 99, okay. His Desert Heavy Lancers, 156, 101, and the Arabian Cavalry, unfortunately, didn't do very much, but, I mean, they took javelins. Then we have the Kush player, EU Genius, I guess. 2,391 kills, 235 with his general. His general was paramount at the end of that battle. Solid job with his general. Archers, 131, 142, 100, 104. Again, great job. One of his Kushite slave infantry there with 111. Shotel Warriors, 106, 144. I almost said 14. 144, 117, 106, 102, 108, 166, 178, and 173. One of his swordsmen, actually. Oh, no, both of them did. 162 and 118. Solid job with the swordsman there as well. I don't see that ever happening. Now, getting into the Seleucids, this is the guy, I guess this was the one that was attacking on the front side down by the water. Oh, yeah, he's the one that had the onager, the heavy onager. Okay, so Clownenbach, I guess. 1648, 151 with his general, not bad. His, unfortunately, like I said, the onager there, not a good choice. His heavy onagers, 195. Heavy archers, 195, 138. Silver shields, 121, 122. They did pretty good. One of his thorax pikes, 126 kills. His thorax swordsman, 128, 146, 131, and 133. Mr. Robot 1 playing as Arverni, 2,297 kills. Solid job for him. The third most kills in the battle, obviously most kills from his team. 246 with the Oathsworn. His Galax, 251, 125, 156. This one, unfortunately, only 57 kills. His Celtic Warriors, 155, 119. So 2 of them did well. Chosen Swordsman, 113, 113, 170. And then his Oathsworn, 146, 254. This one, unfortunately, did not get very many kills. And then we have Sims playing as the other Seleucid here, 1703. 242 with his general, 185 with his Hellenic Cataphracts. His Syrians here, unfortunately, not very many kills. One unit there with 88, another unit there with 84. That's a regular archer. Oh, okay. I think they only have 125 range. His other Silver Shield swordsman here with 229. Then we're getting further down into more of his infantry. We have this thorax swordsman here with 160, and then some of his Thoreo spears there. One unit there with 114, another unit there with 94. But all right, guys, there you go. End of today's battle replay. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Remember to hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. And, of course, join the Hunger Wolves Discord. Link for it is in the description below. But that is going to be the end for me, so have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.